Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sea. We can't do anything here. So actually no, we can do stuff here. There's more stuff here than just what I was gonna do. Let's try this. Gained one tale of terror. Well, there's a tiger sitting on a broad mushroom cap asking about my nutritional value again. That happened last time, I think. Yeah, well, call it a room above a bookshop. Now I'm retired now. Visit the tea shop. Influence affairs, can't do that. Okay, well, off we go. So today I think we shall visit the Carnite, as the Admiralty wants us to go there, and there's lots of unexplored map space between here and there. So we're going to do that. Seems like a plan to me. Let's see what we can find. Other than that massive whirlpool. We haven't discovered the name of this one, have we? Let's quickly... Oh no, we have. Well, let's just go between them. That won't cause issues, I'm sure. Excellent. Now, moving on. We're probably going to stop off at Polyphreme, simply because I like Polyphreme. I don't think I have any... I don't have any idols for the king to wake up, so that's not necessarily important, but it's good. We can take some claymen on, actually. Take them to London. They'll pay us. It's always worth doing, because you tend to have burned fuel at that point, but you don't need quite as much as you needed leaving London. Obviously, because you have less journey left. So that's, you know, it's good. It's also somewhere where we can grab a port report for some guaranteed cash. I do like me some guaranteed cash. It's good for the health. Yep, just go past these strange points here. Don't know what the hell this is. Just an odd rock formation. No idea. False stars above a feral amber. Stamford's Expanse, named for the one who lost his child to cats. Well, that is most odd. Oh, we've discovered Visage, have we? Where is Visage? I can't see these things. Right, it's above me. Gotcha. There we go. Oh, I haven't been to Visage yet. It's a weird place, Visage. Yeah, hello, Visage. This is the port of Visage, where faces may not be naked. Create a port report immediately. And let's set foot on shore. All those who enter must play their parts, or may not wander the village at will. Go. Ask to go... No. That won't work. Ask the significance of the masks. Choose the frog mask. Choose the locust, choose the bat. It's voracious. I'll ask the significance. Moonmoth explains, each mask declares a different intention towards the denizens of Visage. It must be for accompanied by suitable behaviour. The frog is for visitors who, though perhaps clumsy and unfamiliar with local etiquette, have come in order to observe local ways and to make uncouth comments about them. The locust is those who seek profit in Visage and will carry away as many goods as possible. You prompt about the bat. Bat is an ill-omened visitor, sent as a messenger or a spy. Bat always dies. Right, well, let's take the frog, as we don't know what we're doing. Now 2. Using Moonmoth, the eye holes are large and are fitted with spectacles. Improve your view of the environment, though you must look bulb-eyed from the outside. Also a mechanism attached to the mouthpiece which magnifies any sounds you make, even your breathing. You start to thank the Moonmoth and it comes out as a booming croak. Booming croak? Booming croak. But you profit from your visit and knowledge. Okay. Visit the Library of Parts. Visit the Flood Court. Visit the Library of Parts. A woman in the mask of a lotus blossom is standing at a lectern, reading in silence. Study the scrolls in a bumbling way. Write notes in the margins. What sort of parts are they anyway? Parts in question are like parts in a play. This is where the denizens of Visage come in order to learn how to perform their masks more accurately. more completely with a truer spirit. Not very frog-like, but who cares? No, they'll kill me. Write notes in the margins. If your frog lover will hold a pen, that is. They look very old after all. Take the nearest you read aloud. For guarding against the loss of the heart. Moonmoth takes it from you, rolls it tightly, and returns it to its niche. There are as many ways of guarding against the loss of the heart as there are different masks, it explains, in that same light and indifferent tone. I want to write notes in the margins. Write notes in the margins. Apparently no other frog has gone so far as to attempt to face the library's holdings. Gets the pen away from you, expostulating. Later you find it writing down a record of what you just did to be added to the library of parts. A recollection of what can be expected of frogs. Ha! Let's visit the frog court. High water. The flood court. I said the frog court. I'm the frog. This is the flood court. It's fine. Okay. Ankle deep in water. The water stains on the stone so that the flood has often reached higher. In a raised niche at the far end of the room sits a statue of a man with the head of a ram. It holds a jar from which water flows onto the floor. Ask the purpose of this room. In the corner, Moonmoth picks up a graduated stick. He shows you how a person standing at the end of the room may dip the stick in the water and use it to measure the water level at a pre-selected point. And the measurements are compared with measurements written on a calendar. If the water level does not match the calendrical positions, an assembly of pipes and drains is used to adjust it. It used to be that the water rose and fell of its own accord, and the people before wrote down what height it reached. Now the water is still, but thanks to their actions we can replicate the rise and fall so as to still be pleasing to the god of the flood. Okay. Spy on the other occupants. Tastelessly compare this room to other bodies of water. Show Ophis enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Frogs like water. You exclaim at how much you admire this room and its excellent pool. Your words are, as always, amplified into a croak. Other moths turn towards you, crocodile, lotus, blossom, crescent moon, but no one speaks. You've garnered a suitable degree of disdain. Moonmoth quietly applauds your performance of froghood. Huh. And has been making weird, subtle overtures for some time. You only now understand. You can trade masks. Let's trade masks. Had enough of Visage, it tells you frankly. Here, you take my mask and pretend to be me, and I'll trade in the visitor mask and get on some departing ship. Its face, no, now you see, her face is aging but unlined. A lifetime of never needing to use a facial expression. I now have the moth mask. Visit the side of the face. You must of course wait until your work with this day's crop of frogs and locusts is complete. It would not be suitable to bring them along. Oops. The visitor's wearing all black and keeps reaching up to scratch under its bat mask. Push a visiting bat off the stone chin. Up on the hillside the buildings become scarcer and vanish entirely. To face the stone with new markings. This will get you kicked off. Silently observe the attitude of the visiting lion. I will observe. Aware of moth roll. Contemplate the lion for some time. There is an arithmetic sequence to the count of bows that it performs to each feature. The eyes, the nose, each lip. It is hard to know whether a lion is meant to be a worshipper or a lover. Perhaps the two functions are not very distinct. When at last the lion's bows are complete, it passes you with a slight snap of its masked jaws. It was rude of you to stand there watching. The moth watches visitors. It does not watch citizens. To do so has violated the strictures of both of your roles. Whoops. Let's visit. No. Offer instruction to the frog that has found its way up here. 39%. Study ancient marks. Let's try. He succeeded, yay! Tell the frog a partially true story about how this face was carved. The frog replies with an amplified belch from a story it heard about sphinxes known as salt lions. It's really a very good frog. Let's visit the temple. Oh my god. The priests gather around the bull, capturing its blood in cups. Leave a respectful token of offering. Even wounded, it remains a god. Observe and make notes. Yes. Tokens are small and not very valuable as suits your lower rank in the community. Please arrange them on a table with other small items. You pass by the more impressive gifts. Drafting tools from the chief geometer, scales from a jackal, a heap of foreign coin brought home by crocodile. Interesting. On the lower slopes, stone buildings, flat roofs, archways. No one inhabits its cheek or the hollows of its eyes. Which will enter the ear then. A proud nose. Your inked stone face has been illuminated from forehead to chin with blazing torches so that the profile is visible from one side more clearly than you have ever seen it. Flourishing of years is awake, says the genderless figure in the crocodile mask. We shall fall in line. Ritual participant. The road you follow leads up through switchbacks along the side of the face and finally to the ear of Flourishing of Years, and into the cave that is her ear. The tunnel bends back on itself and all lights have now been extinguished. There is nothing to guide you but the hand of the person behind you on your back, and the movement of the person in front of you. The one who walks beside you wears a bat mask. Fortunately, the floor of the tunnel is very smooth and presents no stumbling blocks. Sound carries strangely in this place, however sometimes you cannot hear your own footsteps, and sometimes the breath comes back to you audible from some place ahead in line. Continue. Watch your steps here, says the bat mask to you in an under voice. In the accent of wolf-stack docks. The floor is about to get squishier, and sure enough it does. Unlocked with one lamentable relic. No, let's not do that. Receive the confidence of those who come as spectators may remain as participants. A voice speaks in the darkness. Here at the New Year we gather under the one mask of Flourishing of Years. Her face is turned to the gods. Protected by her mask we may remove our own. Protected by her script we may speak outside our parts. There are things here to learn, perhaps to our advantage. Tell one of your own secrets. Fight the urge to giggle. Receive the confidence of a stranger as holy. Those who come as spectators may remain as participants. That sounds interesting. Truths. In the deep shadow you hear things that you will never repeat. They are not the most dreadful of secrets or the most evil things you know, but they are entrusted to you as confessions. You needn't guard your face while you listen, because no one can see you. You needn't scheme about how to use the information, because you do not know whose secret this is. It has no use to you, except as a token of connection. Gained a memory of distant shores and some fragments. At the ceremony end. At the end of the hour there comes a woman with a feather of shimmering silver which she tucks into your hand. Symbol of the innocent heart that will not be eaten by the jackal. Then a bell rings and the time of speech is over. You all begin to put your masks back on. It is possible, you cannot know for sure, that in this cover someone has exchanged the mask with someone else. It is an orderly and perfect line that emerges again from the era Flourishing of Years. If anyone watches from above, they must surely be satisfied. You now have one secret, one captivating treasure. Respecter of the sacred mysteries. End your performance and leave the island. Karma. When the other citizens are distracted, you find your way to the familiar customs house and rid yourself of a mask and robe. There is satisfaction in laying aside a role well performed. Lost 10 terror, and the mask quality has gone. Well, there we go. That was interesting. I think we shall continue on to Polyphreme now. Glad I visited there. I gained some things, and I didn't die horribly or get murdered, which is nice. Oh bugger. The crawling stars. Far above the false stars in the cavern roof is shifting. Record the change and assign a name. Gain 2 terror. Oh well. That's how it goes. Fed the crew. It's always good. Yeah. It's an interesting place. I think I like it. I like Visage. You can learn about Visage by killing those weird jellyfish things, because they have the odd face on them. But that's neither here nor there, really. Just visit. Seems simple enough. Visit Visage. I think I shall visit again someday. We're in the salt lines, that's good. Making good speed to Polyphreme. Anything around us? Anything around us? Salt lines. Northwest. Oh my god, what? What is this? It's probably a sphinx, isn't it? Salt lions. We mentioned sphinxes earlier when we talked about the salt lions in Visage. Presumably, they are in fact sphinxes. Nice. That's pretty cool. Do they do anything? Oh, there's a port. Well, perhaps we'll stop here then, as opposed to continuing on to the Khan's Heart. Or Polyphrene at least. If there's anything interesting here, we shall find it. Dock. Salt lions. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. Oh. We'll need a deposit and 20 units of spare cargo space. I don't think we have that. Compile a port report. Cool. Visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools, watching your approach. Passing hip flask around. Observer beckons you to sit. Yeah? In the fragment, lost 5 terror. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult basalt. Most of them... Some go down to the places under the bazaar. Or tea cakes. Do we have any hold space? We nearly have enough hold space, actually. Might be one of those places that we visit on the way home, I think. In future, is there a shop here? No, sorry, shop. No shop. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I think that'll be enough for this episode. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, where we continue on via Polyphrene to the Carnite. Bye-bye.